Who wants to be a Melvinaire? It's a manhood movement, constant elevation. Every day we improving. 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. I think you should tune in. It's more than a podcast. It's a family reunion. Melvinaires. My nigga Mel up in here. You know Rome, he the plug. No telling who might appear. Could be one of your favorite rappers, community activists, businessmen and women to the shooters and savages. Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Listen, you still a baby boy. This is manhood shit.
Yo. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. It's the almighty Melvinaire Podcast, man. We back in the building. Give it up one time. It's Melvinaire Mania tonight, man. It's lit. We got a live panel. I'm your host, none other, Rome the Plug, live and direct. Yo, we got the bro Soto, M Soto, live and direct in the studio, man. Big shout out to Music, Life, and Love in the building. Already, man. Big shout out to all panels. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to introduce themselves before we get started. Starting with Octavia. Let's go.
Hi, Octavia from Lit in Real Life Podcast.
Shout out to Lit in Real Life Podcast. We're gonna go along. First lady of the Melvinaire Podcast. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the people, Queen.
Self-Care Snob, you already know. I'm here every Wednesday.
Already. Big shout out to Self-Care Snob, man. Go down to my brother out the mud with this guy, man. It's beautiful to see my brother back home, man, in his groove, man. Big shout out to the bro Sean Dunn, man. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, I'm here.
And of course, man, my brother, man. Big shout out to Philly. Big shout out to them Aztecs out there, man. Season's about to pop off, man. Yo, my brother, none other, man. The man himself, Billy Ray Valentine.
Yes, sir. Billy Ray Valentine, Brickyard, Philadelphia. Back off hiatus. Yo, I really miss being around, yo. It's part of my it's part of who I am. So I was fiending to come back, man.
Nah, of course.
It was like a void. It was like a void. But yeah, I'm
always gotta come back home, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Always, man. Yo, tonight is Melvinaire Mania, man. We got multiple platforms, multiple guests, multiple questions. And you know how we do, man. So it could come from multiple different angles. So we only rule. We are on the time. It's supposed to be 90 seconds per response per everybody. I am going to be on the time restraint. So we are going to do that. But outside of that, it's kind of Royal Rumble style, and we are going to start ladies first. We are expecting additional guests. So before we start, I'm gonna just start with before we get into the meat of things. My first question is, should age matter in a relationship? And I'm gonna start with Soto first.
Hell no, as long as they over 21, we good. Let's get it in. What are we talking about? Nah, I mean, like, you talking about, like, if somebody's, like, 50?
Like, all right, so...
18, 50, what we talking about?
All right, the struggle I have now, right?
Right.
I'm turning 40.
Okay.
I'm turning 40. And, like, the work I do, like, in my field, I meet a lot of people. Right. So, like, I come across a lot of young women that I be finding, like, they're attracted to me, but I be looking like, I'd be like, how old are you? And they be like, oh, 23. And I'm like, I'm a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in the back of my mind.
You can't be serious.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't be serious.
Like, yo, word. But real shit, but real shit, bro. I got a 19-year-old daughter. Like, my daughter about to be 20.
That's why.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right.
Yeah. So I'm saying, you like, I've been sitting there and it's cool, and then I'm sitting there rapping to him, and I be like, damn, like, how old are you? Like, yo, real quick. Yo, the one time I tried, like, dealing with a young joint, I wanted to, like, jump off my balcony. Like, cause, like, yo, bro, like, she wouldn't stop talking. Like, it was just like, she just wouldn't shut up, bro. I was just like.
Which I have in common.
Yeah, nothing. Like nothing, bro. Like, just physical attraction. Like, that was it.
Oh, I mean, if that's all you looking for, then there it is.
Yeah, like, but even getting to that point was irritating, bro. I was like, yeah, I can't do this young chick shit, man. Like, Nah, not for that. We got the queen in the building, man. Big shout out to the
Sunshine, how
queen,
you? Welcome,
Sunshine
Sunshine.
Mania. Welcome back.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, peace, peace. Our first question for all our panelists, and we start with the bro M Soto. We're gonna start with Octavia and go down in the long. Should age matter within a relationship? Octavia.
No, it shouldn't, as long as two people are on the same page, because it's a lot of younger people that are old souls and a lot of older people that, are very young minded. So as long as both people align with that, I don't think it should matter.
Okay. As long as both parties are in alignment, regardless of age.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean that's we're gonna go move on to the self-care snob. Go ahead, Cass. Does age matter within a relationship?
I think age should definitely be a consideration, especially nowadays. People really aren't raised like they used to be raised, and the values that people used to be raised with aren't what happens now. So I think it's very easy for a lot of people to align on a lot of things because there are so many social trends and a lot of different age groups. They catch on with a lot of different age groups. But I think ultimately I think anybody should have a standard age that they set. Like Soto said, as long as they're 21. But me, if I was close to 40, I could not see myself with somebody outside of 30s. Like it couldn't be younger than 30s.
Yeah.
I think there should be a standard, and I think that we should look for alignment with those particular people, but there should be an age standard first. I don't think that 40-year-olds should be with 20-year-olds, and you know what I mean? We blur the lines when you get to like celebrities and things like that, but I think in general I think age definitely matters.
Um, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to be on time. We on time. That's the end of your statement, Cass?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Age matters.
Age matters for Cass. Sean Dawn, does age matter within a relationship, bro?
It depends, and depends on what you're looking for. And what I mean is, if you're just trying to have fun, if you're just trying to have sex in general, the person should be of a certain age where they mentally, make proper decisions. You know what I mean? Now, besides that, yeah, sometimes you could be dealing with somebody older, and they might be able to guide you, or they could be able to game you. So it depends on how. Like I said, it depends on the situation.
Okay,
So,
all right.
Yeah, man.
Depends for the brother Sean Dawn. Billy Ray Valentine.
I kind of agree with it. I take a little bit from what everybody said, and it all depends on the two individuals, their level of maturity, their experience, and their intentions. If the person is is moving in a righteous way, and the person happen to be older, then I don't think it's an issue. But if the person that's older is trying to use their age and their experience to manipulate the younger person, then that's a problem. So I don't. Just to answer the question, I think age does matter. It depending on the mentality of the two people. Personally, I believe I believe the same thing. I wouldn't date nobody as young as in their 20s. Like I wouldn't date nobody in their 20s
Yeah.
because that's way too young. I don't think that we can hold a serious conversation. It could happen. It could be rare. There's a lot of young people that's rare. Like our first guest said. Like they could be more mature. They could have an old soul, and that's definitely that definitely can be the case. So I think it just depends on each situation and each individual. But yes, age matters.
Okay. Our special guest, Queen Sunshine Maniel. Now,
Uh,
now go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
okay. For me personally, age does matter. Like my personal ruler for myself, I'm not dating nobody in their 20s just off the strength that I know culturally what's going on amongst individuals in their 20s and I got a 17-year-old. I'm not dating nobody in their 20s. I
Right.
have children. Usually, people in that age group don't have children. They want children. They want a family. They want all those things that I already did already. I'm not. I'm not interested in doing those things again. So you have that. Um, I don't really impose my personal ruler onto other people, but I will say that I notice a pattern with people who date younger people, and it matches their maturity level. It matches what they're capable and willing to do. I know men in their 40s that date women in their 20s because they don't have a lot to offer. They could never date a woman in their 30s and 40s. They don't. They don't have it. You know. So they date. They date what they can what they can impress. You
I've seen
know,
that. I've
and
seen that as well. I've seen that as well. I think we've
uh-huh.
all seen that.
Yeah, I've seen it, and you have these people in their 20s that swear up and down they're an old soul because they read some books and stuff, and that's cute. But when it comes to like life experiences and stuff like that, it's like not you haven't been around long enough to really think that you're the mature level of a 30, 40-year-old has way more years and days of experiences than you have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So regardless of how much you know intellectually or how well you can hold up a conversation, upholding a household is a totally different thing.
Absolutely.
Maintaining a relation, I don't know what people date for nowadays, but
Speaking of,
that matters.
yeah, that matters. All right, so age matters for the most part of everybody. Some people look
Yeah.
at it slightly different. You know what I mean? But for the most part, we agree on that. Next question. Next question is, how can a couple coexist together if their ideological views are different? For example, I'm Muslim, you're Christian. You know what I mean? Our backgrounds. I dated someone who was from a totally different culture. You know what I mean? As how do you coexist as a unit, coming from culturally different backgrounds, ideological backgrounds, religious, whatever the case may be? And we'll start with Octavia.
I think the key thing is communication. So as long as you guys are able to first communicate with each other, because I've never personally been in that experience, so I don't know. But I just imagine that would be the main thing with anything in a relationship. It's just that communication and just like setting boundaries, compromise, all of those things. Just talk to each other, and that's the key to it. I think. I don't think it's really anything else other than that. Communication. It's the
Communication
main
for you.
thing.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, that's solid. We'll take it to the self-care snob. How do you feel about that?
I think it takes a certain type of respect in order for that to work between two people romantically. Because you have to consistently consider that person's views and how it aligns with your own. I don't know that I could do it. I have tried to do it, and personally for me, I felt suffocated in that situation. So I don't know if it's something I could do, but I think I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it's possible. I think it just takes a lot of respect and a consistent commitment to showing value and consideration to that person.
Indeed. Okay, well put together. That's
So
Let's
yeah,
go. I think let's go.
under certain
I'm sorry.
circumstances, yeah.
Now go ahead, bro.
I was saying we go to Sunshine next because she leaving
Yeah.
at 9.
Okay. Now go ahead, Queen.
Oh, for me personally, I'm not doing it. That's a deal breaker for me. When I date people, I'm dating, and once I see like certain things are just not in alignment, we're not going to the second date. Now, for other people, like the first guy that said above, like communication is a thing. If y'all can communicate and y'all can respect each other's, worlds and what y'all got going on, cool. But I'm not doing it.
Understood. That's a deal breaker. Yo, big shout out to the Queen. Yo, we appreciate you stopping by. You gotta come back. We'll set it up. You gotta come back. We need more time. We appreciate you. We'll go ahead. Sean Don.
Yeah, I kind of lean with the sister sound a little bit, but in order to make it work, my opinion, to add on to what the other two sisters said earlier, that also being able to accept differences and embrace them, which we don't do enough of. You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
cut each other down for the differences that we have old and don't look at them as strengths, maybe, you know,
Mm-hmm.
in
Okay.
certain instances.
Nah, I get that. I get that. With Billy Ray.
I think I I had a view on it. I kind of like a stubborn view about this. Um, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think as long as like everybody said, as long as the communication and you respect each other's boundaries as far as that, I think it could work. It's going to be a very delicate situation depending on how serious you take it and everything. So,
Yeah.
as me personally, I live it. So it's like it's part of who I am. So for me, it's going to be some things that I'm not going to tolerate at all. Period. It's
Right.
going to be certain things I'm not going to tolerate. Now, I always have I always look at religion and any type of spirituality or anything that can. I look at it like this: anything that can help you be a better person and help you be a righteous person and move in unison with being righteous, then I'm
Gotta
all
support.
for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether I agree with it or not, as long
Right.
as the final destination is you being a better person and all that,
Right.
and it doesn't impose on my views any kind of way,
Yeah.
then we good.
Yeah, I
But
dig
if
it.
it starts to impose on my views, or if it starts to if you're frauding, acting like you down with something, and then when things we going through something and you throw it up in my face, that's an automatic deal breaker,
Right.
and that means
Well,
I don't I can't really trust you no more. So I feel as though like long as the person is a reasonable thinker and a deep thinker and an intellectual thinker, and I think that it could work. Depending,
Gotcha.
but
can
as
I throw a
far as
curveball in?
culturally, hold on, let me finish one thing. As far as culturally, like I only considering black women. Period. So any other women outside of that, I don't really consider.
Understood. Understood. Give me 1 second.
Okay,
I got.
let me just
Nah, go ahead, bro. Keep going.
let's say y'all have a kid in there now. Now y'all got two different religious views on how y'all should raise this
Uh,
kid now.
Right.
well,
Right.
as far as me bringing the child in, the child gonna have my views.
Yeah. That
Period.
facts.
Because that type of influence. I'm gonna have that type of influence over them to where they're gonna follow what I say. I don't have anything against religion, but my children, I mean, once they old enough to decide what they want to do, then
Absolutely.
they could do it. But as far as me teaching them, what I'm gonna teach them. I'll teach them spirituality and things that I learn from the things that I tap into,
Facts.
and that I won't compromise on that because the children are my legacy,
Yeah.
and I value that to the highest degree, and I'll do anything for my legacy. Period.
Okay. Okay.
Period.
So no question. No question. So we're gonna lighten it up a little bit, man. Hey Lee, I got this clip real quick to play, man. Let me know when I'm good. I got plugged in.
He's like, yo.
I ain't gonna front. Like I fucked up because I was supposed to send this whole shit and had it put together.
Oh, he said
I'm
that.
good. All right.
You know, in your song, right? You said you want to fuck Dr. Umar, right? Yeah. So how would you shoot your shot with Dr. Umar?
But I love a Pan African king. You know,
King Kong.
King Kong consciousness. I'm very pro black, so I care about my people. And I feel like if I was to pick somebody to fuck on, it would be Dr. Umar. And that's what I said in Grinch. Fuck Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. I want to fuck Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. Because I do got that woke pussy.
You must handle the business before the back shots.
If I was to meet Dr. Umar, he would shoot his shot with me because he going to see me
Oh.
black chocolate conscious queen that need a little guidance and daddy issues, and I feel like he know exactly what to do with me.
She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets.
You know, in your song.
Okay. We heard that. That's from the infamous Suki Hana. Like, can you see what's in my phone right now, Lee? You ain't even got to. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start with Octavia. In your opinion, I'm looking at a picture right now. You see this picture, Soto? You see that?
Oh yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's the look of a satisfied man.
For now.
But my question to the panel is, what is in your opinion, the percentage of Dr. Umar catching the neck off Sukihana?
Like the likelihood, you mean?
The likelihood that Dr. Umar caught the neck.
I don't know, because I feel like she's all talk a lot of times, but I don't.
Hold on. You think the chick who got her ass ate on stage by random women at a concert is all talk?
No. I'm not gonna say she's
Well,
all
yeah,
talk, but she prior to her being this person she is right now, she was a very spiritual person. Like, it's clips of her years ago, and like I think she started acting like this intentionally to get attention. So I feel like a lot of stuff she does is just for attention, and I don't know if she's actually like this, like behind closed doors.
I saw her get her ass ate.
I don't know.
By like 3 chicks simultaneously.
Where's this footage? Where's this footage?
It's online, bro.
All right.
Yo,
I'll be right here.
Yeah.
I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, real talk. Yo, she's getting her ass ate out on stage by random women.
Okay.
I agree with her.
I don't know. I'm gonna go.
She bent over popping it, and they just anyway.
Yeah, it was going crazy. Yeah.
I live under a rock, so. But somebody that's.
We're gonna go to the
somebody that's everywhere.
Snob. Self-care snob. In your opinion, what is the percentage? In your opinion, that the King Kong of consciousness?
I think it's a 50% chance. Like, I think it's maybe I'm delusional. Like, I want to believe he wouldn't risk. You know what I mean? Like, I want to believe he's above it, but at the same time, he is very much a ninja at times. So I think it's 50. I think it's a 50% chance.
50%. Sure. You know, we've all seen this picture. We didn't all took a picture like this with a female at some point in time in our lives as grown men.
See?
As a man.
Which picture is it? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me see it.
I just took one yesterday.
The very satisfied man picture.
Yeah, it's a picture of satisfaction.
He just looked happy, that's all.
Well,
it's in the chat. It's in the chat.
What I think, what I feel is stay focused. Stay focused. I'm with Cash 50-50. It's in the air, man. I might throw 55.
Oh, that picture just screams like that look like a Christmas card, bro. Like that like a Kwanzaa card, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
it's giving me holiday vibes.
Yeah, it's giving you holiday vibes, bro. Yo, I seen that joint. I'm like, yo, he got some head, bro. Like, yo, he just too, like, Dr. Umar, upbeat dude, man.
I thought he had
Yeah, shout out Dr. Umar, man. Yeah, man. Shout out Dr. Umar, bro.
Get him up here, man. Get him
up. We gonna try to get him up here, man. Yo, I personally think something went down, man. Something went down. Like, yo, if Dr. Umar got a skit or a verse on Suki next album, we know something up. I promise you, we know something up. That's a fact.
Or a voice clip.
Yeah, a voice clip.
A sample.
Yeah, a sample. If anything Dr. Umar related, something up, bro. Like, but yeah, I personally, yo, Umar got caught up with the chick called the conscious stripper. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, she's kind of up his alley.
Wait. Now you're not about to just skate. You said the conscious stripper.
Yo, on everything I love, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
you can Google it.
Yeah, you could Google it.
I believe it. It's just
like, yo, it was a rumor some years back that, like, when he was talking like all this whole school stuff, they had like some ball players on board with him.
Okay.
and this particular chick like kind of jammed him up and was like, "Yo, he's spending this money on you know what I mean? Whoop de whoop." And you know, allegedly it froze up some money for him. You know what I mean? But like it was reports of him being in the strip clubs with
people are human.
yeah, people. But see, that's the thing. But when you declare yourself the King Kong of consciousness,
it doesn't strip the fact that you're still a man. You know, that don't.
Yeah, I mean that's true
Being
too.
human, no, that's a terrible excuse. That's a terrible excuse for not having self-control.
Well, hold.
Let me answer the question because I didn't get to me yet.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Before y'all go around here. Now I think I was about to, because Soto reminded me about what I was going to say about like whether he just slept with her or not is I think is irrelevant because like it's an entertainment at this point. Like Umar understands he understands how to market himself as far as like this kind of stuff. Like he marketed himself as this conscious dude. Like I respect it. But he you know you kind of see him. He like they both trolling. They both trolling pretty much. Like our first guest said, she don't think Sukihana really like that all the time. I think it might be. She definitely trolls a lot. I definitely think she's not 100% just total person because the disgusting stuff that she be saying and doing and acting the way she be acting is clearly like really over the top to the extreme. I just think she might be I just think she's a plant or an agent or something because at this point, like some of the stuff is just so over the top and she's influencing like they trying to force her influence. She doesn't really have that much talent.
Yeah.
Like that. Like she just being very, very, very extreme in everything she does. So there's no way in the world somebody is like that. And like was said earlier, she was into like Bible. I mean, she was very religious. I never seen anything like that, but I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised that the girl screaming about religion getting her ass ate on stage at a concert. I ain't gonna front. Like that's like kind of goes hand in hand. Like that. Like that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Who we got here?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Introduce yourself to the people.
Lee. My name is Lee. Sorry for the late arrival. I had a crazy day.
It's all good. You right on time. You right on time, Lee.
Welcome
to the Melvinaire Podcast. Welcome. So we've heard from everybody except you, and since you just got here, your first question. In your opinion.
Oh my God.
In your opinion, what is the likelihood or percentage that Dr. Umar caught the neck from Sukihana?
Come back.
Did you think about this shit when you wrote it? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I was crazy. This guy.
Come back to me with that. He's a man first.
Okay. All right. So we talking like 60, 70%. Like you would just think like, hey, he probably got his dicks up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a man first. That means it's a high percentage.
Okay.
Let me say one thing before we go off of this. If they wind up being in a relationship, because there was some interesting things that Sukihana said in that clip about her having daddy issues, and she needed guidance. And in those pictures, every time I seen her around him, she looked at the best she ever looked. She ain't had all that colorful hair, and none of that stuff was in there.
That's
so if this could be an example for our culture that we as our men we could step in and help influence our women to be a better, be high, to raise their standards, then
be a higher version
this
of
will be a good look. Yeah, higher version of themselves. This is a good look. And that's what I'm rooting for as far as that.
Go ahead, Cass.
I mean, I fully agree, and I see what you're saying, but men have to be able to separate their sexuality and their urges from that particular goal.
Yeah, no, that's agreed. That's
Absolutely
on that. Okay, all right, beautiful. All right, that was a nice little switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate everybody, man. This is lovely. 1 second.
Yo, why don't we just go on tour? We could just.
Yo, word.
We should just go on tour.
We should just go on tour, bro.
Like, we got the
Yeah.
resources to do it.
Facts. Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
All right.
Next question. Starting with Octavia. Is it cool for a wife, your significant? Let's just make it significant other. Is it okay for your significant other to post thirst traps online? Husband, wife, baby, dad. Let's just say y'all in a commit. Y'all both understand you're in a committed relationship. Is it okay for your significant other to post thirst traps?
I think these questions are like just specific to certain people because it depends on the couple. Some guys are like, absolutely not. I would never be with a woman that's on Instagram half naked. And some guys are like, you look good. Go ahead and post it. So I wouldn't care if my man was online posting, I don't know, pictures with his shirt off and like gray sweatpants on or something, whatever the equivalent is.
Okay.
But it just depends on the two people. Some people are okay with it, some people are not.
Are you okay with what comes along with that? Like, all right, I'm your man, and I'm in the gray sweatpants. Like, I'm in the gray. I got my, you know what I'm saying. I got my, I got my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my
pumped it up for the pig.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got shit popping. I got shit popping in the pic.
That if you're that type of person, because like once you get in a relationship, you're gonna know these things about the person. Like you probably seen their Instagram, you already know what you're getting yourself into. So knowing that, like you got to make that decision. Like, am I a strong enough person to deal with what comes with that, or not? Like, or so those are just things you got to think about before you even get to the point of being in a relationship. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to see all these things before it gets to that point. Like that's going to be one of the first things, what's your Instagram that you bring up. So
okay.
It depends.
Okay. Cass?
I'm a bit egotistical, so I'm for it personally. And as much as I see, like,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Hey, give Cass a horn.
Yo,
man.
I'm shocked.
Give Cass a horn.
Said that. I thought she was going to do the complete opposite.
Facts.
No, I have an ego. Like, if I'm with a man and I know he's sexy, like, flaunt it. I'm unbothered because at the end of the day, like, I know he's with me. And honestly, I'm a little shocked too that I have this stance, but like, I have thought about some things recently and I'm like, well, I personally, if I wanted to post something sexy, nobody could stop me. So, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if my man wants to do it. And I just happen to attract men who are okay with that type of thing. So.
Oh man.
Any like normalized now? Like if this is 15 years ago, would it be different?
I think so. Like I think if it was, social media kind of forced people to adjust with the times and when it came to that. So it's kind of like it's one of them things either like you for it or you're not. You know what I mean? Like some people I know some dudes.
I think there are levels to it though. Like
it is levels to it.
I'm not like I wouldn't post like.
It depends on how it's done.
Like
it depends on how it's done. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how it's done. But at the same time, like from my experiences, like I think understanding being able to separate like online ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really not, but it's something that entertainment can turn into reality. It's a gateway. It's essentially a gateway for something where it could be a thought or something to be like, I like that, and you can hit a button, but within hitting that button opens a gateway to have access to that, depending on exactly who and what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that it's kind of a gray area where it can be entertainment at some point. Depending on the situation, it'll also be a detriment. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't smash niggas girls off social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't did that before. So like I'm just saying it from what I know. You know what I mean? So like it happens. But on to the bro, Sean Don.
Yeah. You gotta know who you're dealing with. At the end of the day, you know who you're dealing with. As long as you know who you're dealing with, you should know if you could worry or not. If the person you're dealing with is separated enough from their animal nature where they won't be tempted.
Yeah.
And you should be cool with that. But you can't tell nobody really what to do. You can't be like, on somebody's ass like that. So
that's true. Like, at the end of the day, they're gonna do whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like individuals, adults make adult decisions. Adults have to deal with adult consequences. End of the day. Billy Ray Valentine.
Yeah, I just feel like Instagram is the first thing I'm gonna check when I'm interested in somebody, and because people might think that it's just the internet and all that, but when I post on the internet, it's really me. It's really what I'm gonna say to you in real life. It's really what I live and all that stuff. So I'll take everybody on Instagram serious. Yeah, I mean, to a certain degree, but especially if somebody that I'm interested in. So if your Instagram is you got a bunch of revealing pics, like, and you searching for some type of audience, a particular audience, because if you're posting revealing pics, you're searching for an audience. There's nothing. There's no question. Ain't no doubt about it. So I probably wouldn't date the person depending on how bad they Instagram, how much, but how if their Instagram is highly revealing, then I wouldn't date them. I wouldn't take them serious. Now if it was a person, now if I'm dating a person and they know how I feel about certain things, I just want to have a level of respect.
Right.
And I don't mind sexiness, but like y'all said, it's a way you do it, and this too, and it can't be vulgar at all.
Understood.
But if you happen to post something tastefully, it has to be tasteful. But if you happen to post something, if you happen to post or do something inappropriate, I'm going to address it, and it's going to be up to you to change it. But you're going to know my stance on it, and like I said, like Sean said, everybody said, you can't control people. I'm not trying to control anybody. Like, if you really want to do that, you can go ahead and do all that. Like, do everything you really want to do in your life. Like, I'm not trying to stop people from doing whatever they want to do. Go do it. I might not be the person for you. And that's where I draw the line.
Right. All right. So on to our other panelists league. So all right, gray sweatpants, baby oil, 8-pack abs. You know what I'm saying? Ring light.
That's
you know
not
what I
for
mean?
me.
Like,
Isn't that what you regularly do from?
that's not for you. That's a deal breaker.
Nah, that's not for me.
Nah.
What you doing it for?
Yeah, I'm just like, listen.
What
to you.
is thirst trapper? Like, that's putting something there so you could get attention, right? And most likely it's sexual.
Right.
I mean, for some people, yeah. For some people, yeah.
That's if you're gonna post like sexy pictures and it's thirst trapping. To me, that's what you're going for. I'm not into that. I don't knock it, but I'm not into that.
You gonna say, nigga, put your shirt on?
Like he said, I'll look at this on social media, and if I see that they have a history of doing that, I won't, try to change them.
Yo, but
that's not for me.
No, no doubt. It's not. It's like that type bravado, like that comes like it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
wait. I have a lot of afterthoughts because my Instagram be a little.
Oh, okay. All right. I usually had to think about it.
Oh,
okay.
What's the IG?
What's the IG?
I would like to judge it.
Yeah,
let's
take a look at this
Let's get the IG right now. Let's get the IG right now.
We gotta see.
Yeah, let's do it on air. Let's do it on air.
Yeah, right now. Let's
right
go.
now.
I'm gonna get my honest opinion.
Word, yo, let's see this.
So,
what's up?
Wait,
the single.
We gotta
tell them what you do, though.
We have
Tell
to.
them what you do.
This
Give
is for
the
research.
context.
This is for research purposes.
Okay.
Come on.
We need to investigate
I
this IG.
I sell adult toys, and I dealt with guys.
You sell it? Oh, okay. Never mind.
They didn't like that.
I won't see it.
So I was like, well, this is me. So you have to either take it or leave it. And, they took it, but couldn't handle it, so I had to
cut ties.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you said you sell adult toys?
Yeah.
And that's what's on your IG? Huh?
Leaflords.com.
Yeah,
okay.
That's product.
Nah, that's wild money.
That's product. Yeah, that's something different. That's hustling.
We thinking like, you know what I'm saying? You over there, I mean, like,
that ain't. Why would I get mad at my lady if she's selling? She got a business selling adult toys.
Business,
right? I wouldn't get mad at that.
Yeah, that's business.
I'm talking about I'm mad at her.
Right.
I look at my if you my lady, then everything is for everything I see is for me. You know what I'm saying? You for me, so it shouldn't be for the
See that?
world. But
That's
Okay.
adult
why I
toys, and all that stuff.
backtrack.
That's something.
Random
That's
question.
why I backtrack. Huh?
Okay, random question. The percentage
Go
of
ahead.
women, the percentage of women that use adult toys, in your opinion, as a business owner.
A lot.
Yeah, I know.
Way.
I know.
It's a lot.
90
I know.
90%.
And
80
and
you.
probably like 89%.
89%.
About
Yeah.
89%. Yep. And for guys, I would say about 7% of the guys that I know, they bought toys for me.
Like Fifi's?
Male toys, sucker,
Like what do you call them joints? Flashlights?
sucker,
Pocket vagina.
Yeah.
pocket vaginas. Yeah,
7%.
about 7%.
Of
A
the
lot
guys
of
that
guys
she knows.
that I know. That I know. A lot of people is not like open to it, and they ask me a lot of questions. They ashamed, but a lot of
Mm.
men need assistance. They need assistance because a
Yeah.
lot of
Like,
females don't be satisfied. They have to use a toy.
Mm.
yo, like like yo, all right, so like
Why you got quiet?
yeah, I ain't like listen. I done been with women that like you know what I mean, like do the toy thing or whatever, and like yo, that's cool. You know what I mean, like and listen, I'll help. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I'll
was
help.
going to say that. I tell
Yeah,
them that.
I'll help. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with
Yep.
the shit. I'll definitely help or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like yo, like you got fast on that battery. That battery operated shit a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's not going to tell you shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to choke. Yeah, it's not going to choke you. It ain't going to do none of that shit that you really want. You know what I mean? From real, it ain't going to do none of that. You know what I mean? So like, we need to understand that like that's cool. That's like entertainment. That's an appetizer. That's like the egg roll before the general soul. You know what I'm saying? Before you know what I mean? If you get the low main and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to chill. But it's a way to go about it though. You know what I mean? But I've been there though. Like I some women that like, yo. They like to explore with that shit. You know what I mean? And I got to exploring.
It's
Nah,
more fun than
I ain't into none of that stuff at all.
Yeah.
it's
We got
fun.
Do it. You can use it. She can use it without when I'm not around, I guess.
yeah.
But
I got one more
Or you can
question.
use it on her.
Yeah, we got
no, I don't
one
even
more
want to do that
question.
no more. I did it before. I don't even want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. I got everything. I got everything she needs.
You gotta do it like ice pick style.
Okay. All right, last question. Last question for our panel. We all familiar with the situation with the young lady with the brick in the face shorty.
Mm-hmm.
Should
Little
men be expected to maintain a certain degree of decorum around women who refuse to carry themselves respectfully, or even being aggressive or violent towards others? Or is it an obligation? Is it my obligation as a black man to protect you when you're acting outside of yourself? You're being disrespectful, aggressive, and violent towards other people. Is it my responsibility am I obligated to protect you as a black man, despite your actions? And we're going to start with Octavia.
If you're my man, yes. If you're not my man, no. No one's expected to do anything. It would be a nice thing to do, but I don't think it's expected unless we're together.
All right. So
I mean,
did you?
would you do it? Would you like if
Would
you were
would
somewhere
would I
and
defend? Would I defend someone? Would I defend another? Would I defend a woman who I saw being disrespectful and violent, and aggressive towards other people? No. Like if you my girl, this is the kicker. If you're my girl and you with me, you gonna know when to shut up, and we ain't even gonna be in that type of position when you with me, cause when you with me, you know what will come along with me, cause you know I ain't even the type to tolerate that shit. Not for what you're doing, but for what I'm gonna do to that other motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That simple. Like it's not like on some real shit. Like, you gonna know what come along with me. So, like, listen, if you my woman, you ain't even gonna put me in that position. You gonna shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna shut the hell up, and we gonna go about our goddamn business and do whatever it is that we need to do. You know what I mean? Or it's gonna be another situation, and you know, and like, it comes with a certain level of respect. So when you stepping outside of yourself, but I'm not saying it on like some misogynistic shit, but just realistically.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Like, did anybody see the video of her actually getting hit with the brick?
I didn't see it.
Because a brick, usually it cuts some.
Yeah.
That just looked like
Yeah.
swelling.
I didn't personally see the video.
I'm not speaking from experience. I ain't gonna say I've been hit with a brick, but I've been hit.
It
Does
cuts.
the video?
Yeah, it cuts.
It cuts.
It cuts.
Does the video exist?
That's what I'm asking.
I seen a video of a dude who was there, another black man who was there. It was a little skinny dude with glasses, and he was like, "Yo, she was wild, disrespectful. She was talking crazy, blah, 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 and I don't feel bad for not defending her." You know what I'm saying?
He said
like,
she's known for that.
Yeah, it says she's known for it. But like, yo, at the end of the day, you are responsible for you. You know what I mean? Granted, you are responsible as adults. We are responsible for ourselves. But now I'm not trying to hold it up. We only got a few minutes left. We're gonna move on to the self-care snob.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So both parts of that question, I agree with what Octavia said. Like, if I'm with a man, I mean, personally, me, I'm not acting crazy like that anyway. I'm 5'4". I have no business squaring up to any guy. But if I'm with my man and something happens, I expect my man to defend me. But if I'm acting crazy out in public, no, I really don't. I don't think it's realistic expectation to have that the men around me just automatically feel the need to defend me, especially if I'm squaring up to men. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Right.
So no.
Yeah, absolutely not. Go ahead, Sean.
Well, if you're my woman and you turning up like that, I'm gonna have to defuse the situation, and we have to have some conversations about how we gonna be out there. Now, a random woman in the street, I had a situation like that. It was some dude, he was whooping some chick ass, you know what I'm saying? And I was pondering with it, like, and I just went over there, and she broke free before I got over there, but she ran off kind of behind me. So the dude, like, he was moving up, so I had to take him down real quick.
Right.
And then he got up. He was like, my baby mom's and all that. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I felt like weird about, like, okay, I kind of helped this woman who's getting her ass beat, but then it was like, yo, what if that dude just killed me? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It could have happened to me. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Being Mr. Saver save somebody.
Yeah.
So
yo, listen. Just to keep it frank, listen. Listen, previous in the Melvinaire Podcast, it was someone else who was here was telling the exact same story and got his ass whooped. Trying to be Captain Save him. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. Yo, he got whooped. And yo, he went and tried to save a chick who was getting beat up by a dude, and she was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And they banged him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to be Captain Save him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like, yo, because yo, like, that's the one thing I think about. Like, yo, she gonna be right back. Yo, I never forget this. I was at a birthday party like 6 months ago, and there was a dude that had shorty all wound up, like he was kind of wailing on the wall. It was a group of dudes I was with, so we went over there. And when he seen us, yo, he panicked.
Yeah, but you on some you on some goon shit, bro. Any time you around, like, I got stories with you, bro. Another podcast, we'll talk about that. Yeah, I got stories.
Yo, bro. Yeah. But long story short, homie panicked and was like, oh, y'all niggas taking another step, yo, I'm gonna burn y'all. I'm like, man, this nigga ain't got no gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this nigga ain't got no gun.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. The average person, I'd have been like, all right, I ain't gonna test it. This motherfucker, he's like, yo.
I'm like, yo, he bluffing. He ain't got no gun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, yo, he bluffing. But yo, when we was
why would you want to like if somebody pull out, I'm like, oh, he going to reach for something. I'm like, okay, my defense is like, all right, bet. Yeah. This motherfucker is like, yo, he going forward. I'm like, yo, no, we gotta go the other way. Like, what the fuck was we doing here?
Yo, yeah, I was like, yo, he bluffing. But yo, long story short, she left with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, like, this is wild. Like, honestly, like, in a situation, if you was under duress, it was like six, 7 of us, bro.
Right.
If that you was really under duress, like, yo, you gonna go to where the safety is at. So I'm like, yo, I don't jump out there like that in certain situations. Because in a situation like that, niggas get popped. Niggas get scared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas will shoot. Like that's the world we live in. The people will shoot. So, you know, like it's a jagged edge that come along with that, making those type of decisions. You know, like it's a lot of pressure to be like, oh, and then to go viral to talk about, oh, y'all black men ain't do nothing. Well, yo, we ain't tell you go out there and fuck with white men either. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, where's the discretion as an adult? Because if it was a black man who was out there doing it to white women, we'd all be like, man, that nigga's stupid. Yo, he a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be no discretion for him. Because, yo, you was a grown-ass man, you made a grown-ass decision, and you got hit in the face with a brick. Nobody would feel bad.
Who? A white dude hit her in the face with a brick?
Yeah, it was a white dude, right?
No?
I don't know.
No.
I think it wasn't a white dude?
I don't know.
Nah, she slapped the white dude.
No, because there's a clip of her.
She slapped the white dude. She slapped the white dude.
She slapped the white dude in the skit.
But that guy was a small guy. I don't think that's the guy that bricked her.
Bricked her?
Nah.
But like,
I'm just assuming that's the verb, because like.
I know we gotta leave, but I'm just saying, dude, let's think about this. I saw her face, and I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You know, a brick
is gonna do some damage.
It's gonna cut. It's gonna tear. It just looked like, I don't know.
I don't know. You would expect more damage done with a brick.
I think it's fake.
Yeah, like, yo.
I think it depends on how she was hit.
I was gonna say
if he hit her with the edge of a brick, yeah, I could see it cutting her face. But if he hit her with the flat side of a brick and just knocked her in the face with it, I don't know.
Even still, like, your shit would be on swole. Your shit would be on swole.
It was swollen. It was
That
very
shit,
swollen.
her jaw was swollen. It looked like she got hit with something. But let me answer. I think as a man, anytime we around black women, I feel like we should be in protection mode. I don't think, and even let me speak to the guy who hit her with the brick. Like, why would you need a brick to subdue a woman any kind of way? The first thing you should do if you're in a situation with a woman and she's being violent or she's threatening to you is to create distance. That's the easiest thing to do. That's the best thing to do. Create distance. So I would never respect nobody to pick up a damn brick and hit a woman with it. Period.
Yeah,
period.
Brick is
so I just feel bad about that. Even if I was in the presence, even if she was wilding, just on the fact of seeing that, that wouldn't have felt good to me watching that happen like that. And he had to be one of the softest dudes on the earth.
Yeah, a brick is like over the top, man. Brick is over.
Come
the
on,
top.
man. It's not nothing that serious. Like, she had a gun or something. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, a brick is over
the top. But the code of fire response is to create distance when you're in danger. And nobody. I'm not sure she was strong enough to hold somebody against their will. So that was cowardly.
She wasn't little. She wasn't little. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was a rumor that she was a dude, and like all this, like, we really had to do research. You know what I mean? But like, she's not a little chick at all.
I was gonna ask that. Was she like wild big and he was little? Like,
yeah, she ain't no little chick.
Very tall.
She's tall.
Woman. Yeah. But all right, you think about it. Like, why would you still send a brick? At a woman,
right?
Like, it don't make sense. I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm personally leaving. Like, I ain't going for none of that.
Right.
You know
So
like,
it was cowardly. He probably was on some passive aggressive shit. And for somebody to get that mad, if that was true over a number, I think. Yeah. I hear about this. Like, I talk to women sometimes, and they say that it's a thing. They get disrespected for not giving out their number.
Mm-hmm. That's I don't
want to try to create no new narrative or nothing like that because the woman that's involved in this case, she's had a lot of off code behavior. Anyway, so, and like y'all reiterated, like, I'm not gonna be with a woman that's gonna have me out there putting me in danger, because you put me at danger at this point. If you out there, you can't control yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't think that sound kind of sketchy though. Like people ask people's numbers like right now. Like you got IG, you got so y'all don't think this kind of like the shit that happened out here with the fake phone call, the 911 shit. Like
right.
So y'all don't think this is like clout chasing? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. It could be
man.
something else to it. It could be something else to it. You know what I mean? It could be somebody just trying to go viral. You know, in situations like that, you know, like hearing a woman get hit in the face with a brick. You know what I mean? Initially, you're like, yo, what the hell? You know, doing more research, and you got to look at the behavior of the individual.
You don't think that's extreme?
Yeah, that's extreme. That matters.
Though, bro.
That
like,
matters.
That's kind of like, yo, you really going there, like, yo.
Right. That's like the white boys who be in there trying to do pranks, yo, and niggas pop off on them. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, it's a prank. Oh, it's a prank. You know what I mean? Like, man, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro.
So look, I tell you what. Me and Ron, we gonna do our own shit. You gonna beat the fuck out of me. I'm gonna have blood on my face, and fuck it. Cause at this point it's like, yo, you might as well.
People do anything.
You gonna beat the shit out of me, and that.
Wait. Before we go though, we should hear from Lee because we didn't really hear
absolutely.
her perspective on that question too.
I have one son. I used to think that men should protect, you know, women because we are the least protected. I feel black women are the least protected. But he's small. He's 18 and he's small, and I wouldn't want him to get involved. So I don't know. I'm like iffy about that.
Iffy on it.
I wouldn't want him.
Depending on the circumstances. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Before we close, I got one question for you. Hey, you got that?
Make it a good one.
You got that Roxy Reynolds mode? Is
this guy right here, man.
All right, look, I DM you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Look, I want to give a big shout out to everybody. Give a big shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Yo, I'll give a big shout out to Lit in Real Life Podcast, man. Goodness, Self-Care Snob, the brother Sean Don. I'm about to call you Don Sean Kofa. Sean Don, Billy Ray Valentine. And let the people know where they can find you at. Lee?
Oh, that you was talking to him. LeeFlirts.com. LeeFlirts, LeeFlirtz.com. CUM.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
Wait, what?
Oh my God. I just caught that. Holy shit. What the?
Thank you.
Man. Yo, yeah, no doubt, man. Yo, big shout out, best engineer in the world, man. Leader Genius, man. Digital Impact Studios, man. Yo, catch us next week. Follow me, Can't Knock No Muscle _43. It is the Melvinaire _podcast on IG. The Melvinaire. The Melvinaire.
We're gonna work on that.
We're gonna keep working on that.
Yeah,
shit.
we're gonna work on that.
I never get it right,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I never get it right. We got a Facebook group, the Melvinaire Podcast group. Yo, follow us, man. We on every Wednesday. All streaming platforms on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share the show, please. Yo, this is dope. This is dope.
She got some freaky boy slides on here.
Oh yeah.
Wait. What's the IG? But what's the IG? Hold up. Where the fuck is the IG?
Ain't no IG.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go, man.
That's why I said you can't just judge by that. That's why I had that afterthought.
Okay, say less, man. Like, yo, we love and appreciate y'all, man. Yo, this was a dope episode, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Yo, we catch y'all next time, yo. This is Melvinaire Mania Volume 2, man. It's the Melvinaire Podcast, man. Yo, peace, love, and salute.